13-16, and I just made up some numbers and did one that was similar. I couldn't find one similar in the problem. So all we're doing here, again, it's same things we've been doing. We're not same things you guys have done. There's nothing really new and exciting here. So I wrote down my numbers like this. I guess they're backwards from what you guys have. Your guys' are the probabilities are on the right and the cash flows are on the left. So however you want to do it's fine. So the probabilities I have are 20, 40, 30, 10. That adds up to 100%, and it should, right? And I put my cash flows as these here, right? Okay. I need to determine what the expected value is, right? I think it asks that. What is the expected value of the cash flow? Wow, I just have to take this times my probability, right? Take my my cash flows, my estimated cash flows, times my probabilities. Boom. Drag that on down. There we go. Okay, and then I simply have to total that. So far, so good. Okay. I locked that in, or I made that, I gave that a color. I really like that color. What is that, kind of a purple? There, go with that. That's a little more like northern colors. Okay, and then it says, you make an investment, and in your guys' case, the investment's something different. I said my investment's going to be 24 grand. Okay, and I'm going to have that for, what is it, 5 years? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I can just enter that in as 6060. And then I can drag that down, right? And there we have it. Okay. Now it says then the value compute will apply to each of the next 5 years. What's the expected net present value of that? And it has our cost of capital at 15%. And I could sure put, cost of capital in someplace up here maybe. Cost of capital 0.15. Let's do that. Okay. So now I've got to calculate my net present value based on that, right? So we'll just do that, and I've done that one just real recently, so I'll click OK, and I'll say my net present value is going to be my rate, okay, is my cost of capital that I just put in there, and my values are these, right? My cash flow for the next 5 years, and that's going to give me a net present value of $20,314.06. But my investment in my example is 24 grand, right? This is the net present value of the cash flows, I'm sorry. So my net present value when I net out my investment is simply equal to this, actually minus, but since I already got a minus sign there, I'll take a plus that. $3,700 roughly, right? Okay, so in a negative, and so what I want that, no, right? And again, the other way to compute that is to do the IRR, and I can do the IRR there real quickly. I include my investment in there. I hit my enter. 8.31%, and the fact that I would be returning this little, right, or a negative net present value would make me think that that's probably realistic because it should be less than what my cost of capital is. So there you have 13-16.